Dr. Delvena?
Yes. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning, Rick, Sasha, and Swoosh.
How you doing?
Hi, Sasha.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you.
Can I tell you, this is such a serious topic, especially with the young children, Rick, who are having questions about their sexuality and parents really not knowing what to do, what to say. What do you say to these parents?
Well, as you said, this is a gargantuan issue. It's very complex. And a lot of what we do in life goes back to basic things such as starting communication early with our children and with our family members, right? So a lot of things are really basic. You have to communicate, and regardless of whether it's a homosexual situation, heterosexual, whatever it is, oftentimes parents don't feel comfortable talking to their children about their bodies, about relationships, and about sex. And that's what we're missing. We have to start talking to our children early. Now, I'm saying to do this at appropriate ages and stages in life. So the first thing should be talking to them about their bodies, labeling, letting them know this is a vagina, this is a penis, and none of that baby talk. Wee and all that stuff, right? Right. And so as your children get older, you talk to them about, you may start to have different feelings in your body, and also about being attracted or who they find attractive and things like that. So there are stages in development. And eventually, especially once you notice your son is starting to grow hair under his arms, that he's growing hair in his genital area or his private parts, the daughters, once you notice that they're getting taller and that they may start menstruating, these conversations have to take place, because what happens, and this is what I'm noticing with the patients who I see, there are a lot of parents do not talk to their kids about sex.
Okay, so listen. So then here it is. They're at that age. You're seeing the signs. What do I say?
You're seeing the signs of
that
what?
They might possibly be gay. What do I say to them?
So the first thing is you have to tell them you love them, because a lot of suicides that are taking place at these adolescent ages and these young ages and these children, a lot of them are associated or related to sexuality, and it's because they feel isolated. Most people who come out and say that they're homosexual or that they like same sex, they're being isolated by their families, mostly by their families. And so when they're isolated, depression sets in and things can occur, like people start having thoughts about killing themselves. So, of course, there's stages of grief when a family member tells you that they're homosexual, especially for a family who don't believe in that or they're religious and say that homosexuality is a sin. So what you say to them is, I love you. I love you. Regardless of what you tell me, I will always love you. You will always be my son. You will always be my daughter. You let them know that they're accepted still.
Exactly.
The next step.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
The next step is you allow them to have communication with you. There's a premise here. Whatever your children, whatever they do, you want them to be safe, right?
Yes.
So whether they're heterosexual, homosexual, you want to talk to them about safe relationships, safe practices, okay? So, and a lot of times parents have an issue with this, and again, especially when religion comes into the equation. However, there are certain things, and this is just my belief in life, there are certain things that are not left up to me to govern.
That's right.
So
Dr. Delvena.
Yeah.
If people want to get more information from you, where can they find you?
You can find me on social media. I'm Dr. Delvena on Instagram, DRDELV as in Victor, ENA. And I also have a website, drdelvena.help, DRDELVENA.HELP. And I'm on Facebook as well.
We love you, baby. Have a great day.
Board certified psychiatrist, Dr. Delvena Thomas. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye,
You're welcome.
sweetness.
Bye.